Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm creating some happy mail with a rainbow. So first of all, I am using my favorite mini slimline die. This one is a Barn mini slimline die from Crafty Meraki. I think you know it's my favorite. And I decided that I wanted to die cut this out of wheat cardstock, so this brown cardstock. And just because I'm also using this gorgeous critter with the balloons, I thought when I am going to die cut this, I will have normally a gorgeous white border. But since my base of this card will not be white, I thought, well, let's just try it on the same paper as my panel that will be behind this. So that's why I decided to color this on the wheat cardstock as well. It's from Concord and 9. It's not specifically made for markers, I think. I'm also just adding one layer except for the balloons, I think, because that was a bit of a twist. But it kind of worked and I'm really glad with it. I also colored it with the same colors on white paper, and I will show you this quickly later on, just so you know, if you don't like the more brown color, how it would be if you would recreate something like this on white cardstock. So I decided for my balloons to go with a combination of blue and greens, and I'm sorry for the hairs. Someone of you explained it, that it's apparently with the weather and the static in my hair and stuff, and I cannot tame them. They are just all over the place. Sorry for that, but I think you can still see the coloring underneath whenever they are showing up in the picture here. So let's just ignore those. The balloons, as I said, this paper isn't really Copic. Well, I don't think it was meant for Copics. The balloons, adding a second layer, it was quite saturating the paper, so that's why I heat set it in between to hopefully, like this, prevent the colors from going outside the lines, the bleeding that we call it, because we just don't want that. But I'm doing 2 layers, as you can see, because green and blue, it's another family. It works together really well, but it's another color family. And just to prevent that these won't blend as good, I'm going over it twice. I'm taking the matching dies to cut this cutie out, and then I will already start assembling. Why is this so quickly? Because I just keep all my bars. And this might sound crazy, but I have used the Barn Mini Slimline and the Barn Slimline die quite often. I think you know that. And every time I use colored cardstock, I keep all of the bars that I don't use at that specific moment in a bag. Now, I just took that bag and I checked whether I had my rainbow from Concord in 99 there, and I still had one of each. And if that wouldn't be the case, I just die cut it again. So I covered my card base completely with the Tombow MAXI power tape. It's a really good strong adhesive and I really like working with it. And then I took my rainbow. Now normally I would start with reds on top, but in this case I thought, well, I have 4 blue kind of colors. I will put them on the top because this reindeer is flying over something with the balloons, and this way I had sort of a sky and then the grounding with the green placed correctly. That there is red on the bottom I cannot explain in, well, maybe in the earth, well, there is a heat thingy, so we can explain it like that maybe, but I wanted just to have the blues on top. Now I'm going to add this cutie using some thin foam squares, and there you can see the white version. I love it as well, and if I would remake this card with a white panel behind, I would definitely use this cutie, but I'm glad that I went for the browns. It was a bit outside of the comfort, a bit unsure how it was going to turn out, but I really like it. So I just covered it as much as possible with thin foam squares, and then I added it to this card. Now this happy mail, I just love creating it. I know who I'm going to send it to, and it was purposely for this person that I used the rainbow because she loves them. but I still need to send it, so I cannot tell you who it's for, just in case she's watching. So I will keep it a secret, but you will see it online, I think, when she gets it. To add some bling bling to this card, I decided to take the Crafty Meraki Sparkle. This one is rainbow, and depending on how you turn it, and I try to show it, but it really doesn't show you all of the beauty on video. But depending on where you're looking from, you can see a whole rainbow in these jewels, well, sparkles, and I just love these. There are so many colors, by the way, out there at Crafty Meraki. Any color your heart desires, they have it. It's crazy. It's beautiful. Definitely check it out. Adding some glossy accents to the balloons, because I cannot bear having balloons without glossy accents. And also the nose. And then this card is finished. A really quick card. Definitely if you have some bars from specific colors stacked in a bag like me. It was a lot of fun to create, especially because it went this quickly. But I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you like the idea, that I might inspire you to do something similar like this. Thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate you all. I want to wish you an incredible day, and I'll be back soon. Bye!